tell them all the time, you guys, change the landscape of basketball in this building. And beyond how talented you are as kids, as basketball players, and how much I've enjoyed coaching them, they're even better kids. So it's been a pleasure, and I'm gonna miss them.
Shepp, class of 2023. Been playing basketball my whole life. Grew up around it. My parents played and my brothers played, so that's all I really know.
My name is Acker, class of 2023, and I attend Eagle Academy for Young Men. And what made me fall in love with sport was really seeing everybody else play the sport. Also, my father growing up playing the sport. So I used to watch him like when I was like 7, play basketball with older heads at St. John's Park. After that, he caught me one time when I was outside middle school playing basketball. He recorded me, and then from there I just kept playing basketball until today.
My time at Eagle's been great. It's a great environment, real loving here. They really push you to be the best you. So I love being here. Turn me to a harder worker.
The culture here is hard work, man. We're very demanding as a staff because we're fortunate enough to be guys that have played at the next level. So we know what it takes to be successful there. So we don't run our program like a typical high school program. We try to emulate college situations for the guys.
Before Trey and Eric came, we were a team that built a culture. We're in the process of building a culture. It's rare that you have kids that have their level of talent, that follow you blindly, don't talk back, work as hard as they can every day. Set the standard for the program, show leadership skills.
The difference between us and other schools, you actually have to work. Like, it's nothing like you can fake here. You have to run, be conditioned, push everybody else. And me coming into it, I had to become a leader, so I had to lead my team.
When I was out there, you was getting nothing. I'm trying to think, how many rebounds would I average in the first?
Just being able to watch those two guys grow, add to their games. Take what we say we think they needed to add to their games. They went out and applied them, and as a result, they were able to get recruited by schools and ultimately choose a school that they think best fit them.
Us as teammates transitioning is pretty easy because of the chemistry we built from 4 years from Lincoln to Eagle. Even though I didn't play with him freshman year, I still had the connection with him. So I feel like going into college level, we could push ourselves to a higher standard and also the players that we're playing with.
Yeah, we both know each other really well, so I know what he does well and I compliment that. So I feel like with us being able to transition to the next level together, it'd be great for both of us.
Eric is exactly what you see. That's who Eric is. He's a fun-loving guy, always sees the positive in things, always lifting people's spirits. So what you see on the court is how he is all the time. Trey is not that. Trey is real menacing presence on the court, rebounding, pushing people around, doing all the obviously he's a dynamic scoring rebounder, but he does all the little things that a championship caliber plays. But Trey is really like a soft-spoken, quiet, reserved kid, and I love both their personalities. They're really fun to talk to. Both have great senses of humor. But that's a good question. It's funny how it translates what their real personality is to the court.
How would you describe both of their games in one word and why?
Eric is,
I would say, energetic,
dynamic,
bouncy in all aspects. When you look at everything he does, his shot, when he gets in the mid-range, his explosiveness to the rim, he's bouncy.
With me, I'm just a funny dude overall, like outside of basketball, I just laugh a lot. So in the whole way, you'll just see me smiling anyway. But that's just my energy. And on the court, I try to make my brothers happy as possible from creating plays, and that's what I do.
Shepp,
explosive.
One word is bully, because when he gets in his mode, it's just like dominate his opponents. Also, he talk his talk, so you don't get that out of him.
I'll say Pitbull. I'll say Pitbull. Pitbulls, that's like anybody want to do it. You know where to go. You always take a chance to win.
I feel like I'm real overlooked. Like underrated. Like people don't expect everything out of me. People don't think I'm as good as I actually am. So I feel the need to prove a lot of people wrong. And it makes you prove people wrong ain't nothing to smile about.
they recognized those things in Trey and in Eric. It wasn't just about their abilities as basketball players. They saw the leadership skills, they saw the attitude, they saw the energy, they saw all the things that you can bring to a team to change the culture like they did here.
What stood out from LIU was the coaching staff, really, because playing my position is hard. So learning from my NBA vet, Rod Strickland, and Charles Jones would be good for me. They're gonna push me to get better and work on my craft.
He had a lot of schools going after him. He kind of dwindled it down because he's a kid built on relationships. So you could be a top program winning, but that doesn't matter to him. He wants to know, can he come talk to you about things? How can he relate to you? How can he relate to the teammates? And culture, because he's coming from a culture. So that's something that's important to me.
LIU was like a school where they were highly interested in me and they loved my game for who I am. Even through injury, they seen that I'm a hard worker, and I feel like that's a place where I could be also at home, so I feel comfortable there.
I think what LIU saw in Trey specifically, and Columbia and all the other schools that came on as of late, when you're a player of the year candidate, that tends to happen, is that he's a basketball player and he does so many things well on the court that, regardless of where you put him, he's going to have an impact and improve your team.
For me personally, my recruitment was a little slow. I didn't receive my first offer early this year, so it pushed me to work hard. And once I got the call that LIU was recruiting me, I was excited. Somewhere home, somewhere I felt like I could connect to, people I knew was there. So it was a good experience overall.
But again, with Shepp, is a guy who night in and night out, once he gets acclimated and gets real comfortable, he's penciling him in for a certain amount of points, certain amount of rebounds. He'll sprinkle in some assists, some steals, his ability to guard multiple positions. I think that's going to set him apart when he gets to this next level.
Chemistry there. Now they're not uncomfortable at the situation that they are because they know each other already. They know the coach. We played for CJ already in New York versus New York. So it should be good for them. College.
They're in a great position in life, They're putting on for equal also, getting us out there. I'm proud of my boys for real. They work very hard, hardest workers, and they're big time players on the court and off the court.
Job not done though. Job not done.
As a tandem, what do you feel like y'all bring to LIU?
Energy, high energy, and like the way we push each other in practice, we could push the players. Because it's like a culture we gained here, different from any other school.
And Coach Cap constantly reminds us that we changed the culture. So I feel like we go somewhere else and do the same thing.
I think it's the right choice for them, and I'm happy for them. I'm glad that they're still close to me selfishly, so I can still see them play as often as I can. But I think it's a good fit. They're gonna do well.
School for free.
School for free is the main goal.
Trey Shepp. Is there anyone that you would like to thank for all this journey?
Definitely my parents, Coach K, Coach Cav, Coach Booth, Coach Meade, Principal Meade, and everybody who's helped me through this journey.
I like to thank my families, my friends, my trainer Tay and Gav, my guys on my team, Trey, Steven, Melo, all my guys there.
They're getting some pretty good players, man. There's not really much, if anything, negative that you can say about them. Looking forward to seeing them develop. And I think, these next 4 years probably won't be the last years of basketball for them.